What's going on YouTube? It's Kaba8. I know I haven't made a video in years, but I just had some thoughts on the Apple event and I want to just get it out there. So on Monday, Apple had their big Apple event and they announced a couple of phones, a couple of accessories, and I have some thoughts on each one of them. I'll be using this article from the New York Times as a visual reference and so that you guys can see something while I talk. Now, first thing they have listed is the new iPhones. I think it's a solid upgrade in terms of adding features. They added the new, well, it's actually a year old now, but they added the action button and they also added the new camera control, which cool. The colors are very solid. Now the screen is very disappointing because it's still 60 hertz in 2024. I mean, we have Android phones that are like $200. Even those have 120 hertz. So Apple, get on that shit, bro. I mean, at least 90 hertz. We will take 90 hertz. That's that would be an upgrade. The AI features are cool, but they don't release until October. So those of you that buy an iPhone 16 at launch, you won't have none of those features until October. And even so, some of the features won't be in the 18.1. Some of the features will be in 18.2, which is even more of a wait. Now the 16 Pro and Pro Max, I mean, they're very boring upgrades this year. They added the camera control, you can record in 4K 120. Really, that's kind of it. I mean, they're a little bit bigger, about 0.2 inches, both of them, the Pro Max and the Pro. The colors are very underwhelming: black, titanium, white, gold. Very underwhelming upgrade for the Pros. I mean, if you have a 15, don't upgrade. If you have a 14, you need a Type C. I mean, you can get a 15, but really, it's a skip if you bought last year's phone. If you haven't upgraded in a while, I mean, these are solid pickups, but I would probably stick it out another year. Yeah. So Apple Intelligence was the majority of what they talked about, and really underwhelming. The Apple Watch, it's thinner, it's has a bigger screen, and it still lasts less than a day. I mean, it's cool that it's slimmer, but can we get a bigger battery, bro? And then the Ultra 2, it just gets a new color, which okay, it comes in black now, but you didn't even have to talk about that. You just released it. Oh, and here's a comparison of how much bigger the screen is, which is cool, but can we make it last more than a day? Also, why is it comparing? I guess it's the same screen size. AirPods 4, solid upgrade. It has noise canceling and it's not an in ear. I mean, you still put it in your ear, but it doesn't have the silicone tips. Some people at the event tried them on and they said that the noise canceling is solid. We shall wait for reviews and see how that works. It's Type C, which is great. Has Find My and um wireless charging. There's two versions. There's one that doesn't have another ANC. Well, I believe they only one of them has ANC. Well, yeah, the $180 version will add active noise cancellation and transparency mode with adaptive audio. But I don't think that the regular one. Oh, it does. They both have. Okay. Wait, no, that's to reduce background noise. Yeah. So yeah, there's two versions, one with ANC, one without ANC. Solid upgrade. If mine break, I'll probably pick that up. Now the AirPods Max literally is just new colors and they added Type C. These headphones came out in 2020. It's been 4 years. Are you telling me that in 4 years the only thing that they could have improved is the charging port? I mean, it's great to screw lightning, but they could have done something except just added a new port. And then the AirPods 2, they're now, if it passes, they're gonna be like official hearing aids for people that can't hear, which is great. It's cool. But that's pretty much all they announced. And honestly, I think Apple's getting a little too complacent. Um, they really need to experiment a little bit more because these Apple events are very underwhelming. I mean, 2 years in a row where they just add a button to the phone, and then what's next year gonna be? I mean, according to rumors, they're not gonna flip or fold until 2026. Apparently, they're gonna use the clamp, the folding. I mean, the flip first. And I just don't see the usefulness of a flipping phone. I mean, it gets smaller, but how is that useful? At least with a fold, you have your phone, and now you have a tablet of some sort. So overall, just a very underwhelming showing from Apple. I mean, I'm sure it's still gonna sell millions of iPhones, but they could have done more. I feel like this is a very underwhelming upgrade cycle, and hopefully next year is more exciting. I mean, it's been a while since it's been very exciting for an iPhone. I mean, they all just look the same. At least the Pro models, they all just look the same, and then it's just not exciting. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Apple event. Thank you for watching. I will be making one on the PlayStation Pro and how underwhelming that is. But thanks for watching and take care.